So we know with certain websites online, parents can put these locks where kids can't even go into particular sites. Is it the same way with games where you're able to lock your kids out of certain functions or certain aspects of a game?
It depends on the particular console and your internet controls. You know, every internet service provider is different, but know your parental controls. You know, we keep children online as safe as possible, but ultimately, until these platforms open up their API to companies that keep children safer online, we can only do so much as a parent.
You alluded to it a little bit, like if anybody starts asking anything inappropriate, too personal, that obviously is a red flag, but how do you present that to the kids?
Start with the basics. Just like you don't talk to strangers in real life, you don't talk to strangers online. You have to show them that anybody can create an account and pretend to be someone else. So that way the veil is kind of lifted on the magic of the game. Then from there, talk about how somebody can find you on very little amounts of personal information. You know, instill a little fear in them. Not too much, you don't want to freak them out, but like they need to know the dangers. Children are very smart, they're very perceptive, and they will respect the truth.
We really appreciate these pragmatic tips, so important. Thank you for joining us. Before we move on, Reeve, I want to ask you one question. That is purely from the legal perspective. Because as far as I can tell, if a predator's online lurking, probably hard to prosecute. There's probably like, really, what crime are you committing? Unlike if you're trespassing on someone's property and peeping through windows. What can the law do? What can the law do to protect from these predators who are online right now? Well,
I think we need, one, more regulation. There's not enough regulation of these games, and there are too many people that can go online and pose as, you know, teenagers or pose as kids and lure kids into these chat rooms where they engage in sometimes, you know, pornography and other kinds of illegal activity. And even big companies like Microsoft and Sony, they're having a difficult time with this. There was this, you know, this operation that they engaged in called Operation Game Over, where they shut down 3,500 sex offenders' gaming profiles in an effort to try to, you know, get their arms around and to prevent this type of activity happening. So we need more federal law. Some states do have laws that prevent sex offenders from having email accounts or engaging in certain internet activities. They have to surrender that kind of internet information when they register as a sex offender. But this is an area where we need to do more, because if the statistics are true that we're talking about today, a startling number of kids are going to be subjected to potential predators simply because they're playing video games. So there's laws out there, but they don't go far enough to protect our kids.
And I think what I've learned from this segment is if you're a parent, you don't need to be a gamer, but you need to be familiar with these games and your children's gaming habits. Because you need to be familiar with some of these parental control mechanisms, we're going to have resources on our website, thedoctorstv.com, where you can restrict certain elements of these games so that hopefully you can help protect your child.